Hi everyone, so today I have a haul video to share with you guys. I now have some Hunkydory stuff here and then a Spellbinders box that came in, so we'll check that out. And if I have any links in the description box, those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And that's mainly for the Spellbinders items. The Hunkydory I pick up here and there, so you know, we'll see. This stuff did come from Hunkydory themselves, and I don't have affiliate links to them, but you can find them at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. So they are based out of the UK. Their site is in pounds and all that, and you can do the conversion there. Whatever you gotta do to shop their site if you would like. So we'll check that out. Oh, and really quick, I still have this sitting here. I don't know when you're gonna see this video or when I'm gonna release it. Because it's just a busy week with Miranda's birthday and we're going out of town and all that, so who knows. But I still had this sitting here and I was just like, I know you've seen this video because I already released that one. Yeah, so this is the card that we made with the Anna Griffin dies. Not the easiest to work with for me. It's a totally different style, and then people asked at the end that I oriented my die this way. Yes, the die cut. I mean, I guess in the picture, not in the packaging. Oopsie. It's facing up and down like this, but when I was messing around with it and I wanted to put my little pretties on there, I oriented a different way, so that's what I did. Of course you don't have to do that, and of course, you know, maybe it snuggles in better this other way, I don't know. I just wanted that to kind of pop off, so I put it in a different direction, guys, and I saw that comment a lot, so I just wanted to mention that. The other thing is, these are called frames, even the Baroque one, and I'm like, frames, they're more like matte layers, but at the same time, you can always place this outer one with this guy, and it cuts a hole, right? If you run these together, this one with this guy, or however. So, maybe that's how you get your frame, you know? I don't know, but there it is. Alright, Spellbinders. So this stuff, I did order a while back, actually. Well, I don't know. This says June 19th, but it says scheduled June 19th, which I think is odd, so I don't know if that's when I ordered it. But I do know that it took a little while to get in. So here it is. Just some things I picked up. I think it was during some kind of, was there 20 off 100? Yeah, that makes sense. There was some kind of sale going on. Sorry guys, I don't remember exactly what at the time. But I did pick up another Jane Davenport pen. I have one just like this. I have the mermaid one, and I love them. They work so well. They don't dry out real fast, which is always nice. I have fountain pens. I have fancy fountain pens, like good brand fountain pens, and Waterman and things like that, and a lot of times they end up drying out because you don't use them as often as you think, right? Or you think you would. And I even put them in my purse and I still forget to use them, so anyway, but these, they just have a really nice ink. I'm assuming it's the whole system, but even though they're inexpensive. The Best Ever Craft Tape, I did pick up the little one. I don't know if I picked up the larger one. Yeah, I think I skipped on the bigger one, although I'll probably end up getting it. So you guys know the Best Ever Craft Tape. They have it in this size here, which I'm assuming is like maybe half an inch, a little bit bigger than that. This is the original one they came out with, and now they have, I put in this little donut that comes from Daiso. I know people will ask, because everybody always asks where I got that tape dispenser. They came out with this one, which is a 1/4 inch, and then I think one that's like a full inch or 2 inches? I don't remember. It's a much wider, which is nice for masking. But for this, I thought, you know what, when I do have little dies and I want to put it down, I'd rather use this than like something I might mask with a stencil or something else like the other size. So I grabbed that, so I will keep that in front of me because I will need that. And what else is here? Oh, I've been looking at this stamp set for a while. I just think it's really cute. Let me see here. This one, so it's a photopolymer stamp set, Vintage Holidays. I just love the look of this little lady or girl. I mean, her face is kind of young, but you know, her little shoes, I don't know, but either way, it's really cute. And then the little car all decked out in Christmas is so cute with the Christmas tree on the back there. Look at her. I just love the colorway on this, like everything that's going on, so I'm really happy to have that. It's the most wonderful time of the year, little snowflakes. Oh, and this one I grabbed because I think it might even still be on sale. All Occasion Sentiments. I love this. It's an APG stamp and die set, so it has this prettiness. So this is an inlay, and then it has that background layer, and then this piece you can cut out like a frame, or you can just cut your own piece, you know, to stamp and then put it back on top, or however you want to use it. But it just has a lot of really nice sentiments in there. And I didn't even think, I was gonna say, this isn't even what they're using here. She just used the, you know, that label die there and the stamp. So really happy to have this. It looks like something I will get a lot of use of. It has everything. You know, your true friend just saying hello, congratulations, your anniversary, new little one, sorry for your loss. And it has just everything. I think, do I have the stamp for the die for that? Let me see. So sometimes what happens is they have FSJ, Fun Stampers Journey stamps and dies. And some of them look like it's just a stamp set like this. Would you think it has a die? Probably not. But since I was looking through all the different pages, I was like, hey, those are the dies for those words, I think. So sure enough, Good Stuff die set was separate so that we can stamp it. And they look like a nice size. Look at that. And then you have the die to cut them out. So really fun. Sometimes they'll run out of the die sets that go with the stamps because basically they're just at the end of selling these items, you know. So I was happy to have both of them. This is the Picot Petite Squares. Now, I do not know if I have this already, but it didn't look like I have this like in my mind, and I really love their nesting dies like this, so I was like, I have to get it regardless. What's awesome about this one, and this is fun because this is an older set. I mean, I don't know if you can tell just the way it's packaged. I'm not super old. It does say 2020, I guess, but it does have the older packaging. This edge, even though you're cutting this frame, that's what you're going to end up with. This edge, if you pair them together, will cut a frame, right? Because it'll cut the edge of this guy. And if not, this is just a matte layer. This is just a matte layer. But if you pair it with this next one, it cuts that edge. So then you just end up with a pretty frame, right? Because this is going to fall away from this. I just think it's gorgeous. I mean, look how thin and pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then the different pieces there all the way in. This one I've been seeing, it came out like during Halloween, I think. One year, Nested Clipped Squares or something like that. So as you can see here, it's just a very different shape. I mean, it's just a square that's kind of clipped on the sides. That's why it's called Nested Clipped Squares. Interesting shape. I thought, why not? It does remind me of something kind of fun and spooky, so I'll definitely use it. Look, she made a shaker. Ooh, so pretty. This is interesting. Bed of Lace. And I don't know if you can see, it has inserts on both sides, but it's cut in half, and so is the outer die. And then we have like these different shapes here. And again, just to make different pretty things you can tuck here and there, inlay it, whatever it is. So it just has a lot of different things going on here. I do like the larger tag right here. I mean, very interesting, right? It's just a lot of ways to mix and match. This one I might already have, but I do not mind having more of the cinch and go type flower dies because even if you have a couple sets, you run them through and you cut out more of them at once. For this one, I just really like the look of it. It makes a nice size flower and it has that pretty little sprig, so I went ahead and grabbed that. That might be something I already have from before, but I don't think so. Oh, Let's Get Cozy die set. Oh, where is the stamp set? Okay, it's not in here, so I don't know if it's going to be sent separately or if I forgot to add the stamp set, which seems like something I would do. Hold on. Let's Get Cozy. Okay, okay, looks like I forgot to add the stamp set, so I will have to look for the stamps to add. Definitely need to go back for the stamps, but anyway, as you can see here, I think what happened is I just forgot, guys. I just forgot. Matching stamp set available, it says right there. Alright, so we have that. Unless it's a stamp set I already have, which is possible. You know me. This was a while ago. Weeks ago. How can I remember? At least a couple weeks ago. I might already have the stamp, and that's why I need the die. And then for the, oh, well, no, still one more die set. Wistful Window. Now this looks a lot like another die set that I have of the APG, and that's why when I looked at it, I'm like, But the other one I have is from the, oh, what's that one set called? The show one where you kind of pull it open, the pull tab, and it has like scenery. They had something like this, but anyway, that's what that is. But this one's different. I'm hoping you can tell. So it has the outer die and cuts a 5x7. It has this inlay. It has a die here if you want to make that a frame, or to cut this one, right? So this one has an inlay, again, a die for a frame, or to cut, this own thing. And this guy has an inlay, and then there's an oval inlay or frame, or make your little tag. Really pretty. I mean, look at this. This is just the die set, just in different colors, and then with some topper. That's so pretty. Wistful Window. And so, as far as the new extended cutting plate system, universal plate system, I did pick up another set of cutting plates, the extended ones, just to have them. I'll show you the difference with the regular ones right now. And I picked up some shims, and what's cool is that I didn't realize, I thought there was only one in each pack. There's two in each pack, and I picked up 2 packs because these guys, oh my gosh, I love these so much because they just work and they're shims. So like, instead of using a piece of paper to get that little bit more that you might need, you just use one of these plastic shims, and they're going to be super reusable. Obviously, the ones I've used them a few times, and it's still nice and straight. It hasn't like warped, you know, because if you're thinking like it might stretch later, I mean, I don't see that. It looks perfectly fine, and I've used it several times now, so that's good. This is the regular plate size, and then you guys remember they have a smaller plate too, like if you want to run something through quicker instead of cranking through the whole, you know, 8.5, 9 inches, whatever it is. They have, I think, 6x6 ones, so it's the same width, but it's a little bit shorter. So this is the original plate, and this is the new plate, so you're getting, you know, maybe an inch more in length here to cut on. But that for me is really nice for our slim lines. So even though the slim lines will fit on this guy, it's usually like edge to edge. If you're using like a really long slimline die, like the full length of a slimline, some are, you know, sometimes they nestle a little bit smaller in there, but that's what that is, and that's why I really like this size. So I got, of course, another set of cutting plates because that is what's going to be wearing what you cut into, right? So gotta grab those. All right, guys, well, I need to go look and see if I have these stamps. If not, I need to order them real quick. All right, Hunkydory, let's see here. I'm gonna open this package up. I'll be right back. Let's see what we have here. Okay, cool. So I picked up some of these guys because it's hard to see like when they do their shows or just kind of what these are about, even online, like, you know, if they're like rhinestones, are they like plastic, or I've seen if they're glass they would tell us, but these are their Diamond Sparkles Monochrome Delight. This one, I'm trying to see if, okay, so this one is called Monochrome Delight. This is blues and greens, pinks and purples, and vintage tones, and they are very much like the Spellbinders faceted plastic, acrylic, whatever you want to call them, little shapes. Yeah, just like them with that little gold leaf and stuff. So pretty. And then they have different ones. Some of them are metallic or whatever it might be, but that's that. I did pick up this Moonlit Moments 6x6 paper pad. I'm always curious what they mean by paper pad. They have different things. They have like little books, and they have like Papa Topper or things like that. This is legit a pad of paper, and this one's shiny, so it does have that reflective, and it feels like even more reflective than some other ones. But basically, you would pop this on a card, you know, maybe put a topper on it, or cut it down, or decoupage, right? Cut different layers. So whatever it is that you want to do with them, but there's several of each. They're double-sided. Kind of, they usually say how thick these are, and I say that, and of course it doesn't say. I don't know how to explain it. Like really thick. I don't want to say wrapping paper because it's thicker than that. You know, like really good quality wrapping paper. Sometimes it's like super thick, but it's thicker than that. And it's so pretty. Cute. We'll see how we can end up using this. I'll probably just use it as layering paper. You know. Aw, love it. Okay, so there's that. Did we already look at this one? I think we did. The Meadow Mice Matte-tastic paper. I think I saw this, or showed it to you guys in the last video, I think. So it's just a bunch of papers like what I just showed you, but they are matte, and you just cut them or use them as toppers or however you want to use them. Oh yeah. So these are interesting. So this is Blush Moments Deluxe Craft Pad. This is Teddy Loves. It's a 3-pack. They usually sell these separately. They sell them in bundles. Even Craft Stash does the same thing, so it just depends when you see them, but basically deluxe craft pads. So it has the inserts, which again are the thin papers that are like very pale, even though I guess you could use them. It just depends on the design, the set, because like this one, maybe if you put it in the background and had a little something, it might not, you can probably still use it as card topper is what I'm trying to say. But they are thin papers. And then in here it also has the papers. These are basically just like the Teddy Loves that I tried out recently, but it's in a pad, so it's all stuck together instead of just being loose in a bag. Basically, that's the only difference. And then we have the toppers. It's literally the exact same thing. But I love this set so much, so I was really happy to grab that. Hold on. Oh, you know what they mentioned in one video I had seen, that these are recyclable, which is very nice. I do appreciate that. Deluxe Craft Pad Land of Enchantment. So this one's just a little bit different. That wolf. You know, so here are the papers. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty with the fairies, very much like their Fairyland papers. So just like majestic, really fun legend type stuff here. I know it's upside down, sorry guys. And then it goes into the toppers. Look at this, oh my gosh, just the color. I mean, so saturated, so pretty. Ugh, love it. So, some of the designs, I mean, everything in the pad is like, okay, maybe that's not for me, but it has enough of other things that I'm really happy with, like those unicorns. Got those wolves. And then this is a newer one, slightly, I think, Forever Floral Sunflower. Again, inserts those thin pages in the back, and then, oh my gosh, this matte-tastic, so it has that matte look to it, and look at the foil on that. All foil, 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 so pretty. These ones aren't foiled, and you guys know I already bought the same one. I think I might have shown it to you, I might have not have. And that one might have been the pack instead of the put together like this, I don't even remember. Okay, so there's that. This one I picked up separately. It's the Blush Moments, and again, I can't go through every single one, but we will look at them whenever I make tutorials, and I really want to get into that. I'll probably make some before I take off, that way I'll have some videos to release while I'm gone. Like this one's True Blue, very different. It has like a country feel, like a blue, just dusty blue kind of look to it. Pretty. Forever Rose, and this one's also covered. It's also matte-tastic, so again, it's not going to be that shininess. It's more matte, which I really enjoy. And this one, I know it's hard to tell, but it's just so pretty. So again, same thing. It has the inserts, the card bases, or however you want to use them. You go from there. So some of this Moonlit Moment stuff, you guys remember I had picked some up on HSN, but I didn't have like everything else that goes with it. So this is just a pack of the luxury card inserts. You know, they sound relatively inexpensively because again, they're just paper that are printed, they're very light, but they're meant to like go inside your cards, or if you're making like concept cards or cards that are kind of funky, maybe on the back you put this on there so you can write your sentiment or your message. So it's interesting stuff. You can print on it, you know, whatever it is. It is A4 size though, so I know sometimes people have issues with that with their printers, so just know that. This is the Moonlit Moments Fabulous Finishes Acetate Frame Concept Cards, and I was into the Moonlit Moments, so when I saw this I was like, oh, I'll grab it. A little bit different, a bunch of stuff to punch out, so we'll obviously make a tutorial. It has its whole little concept card. Oh, this is interesting. Urban Weave Acetate card. Huh. You see that on the side of the plastic or in the acetate, you weave this in there? Totally different. Very interesting. I did grab some paper packs. So this is Watercolor Garden Miri Card Essentials, and I think it was on sale because I grabbed 2 of them, but I like the colors of gold and like, oh, hello, rose gold and stuff that's in there, so I grabbed those 2. The Meadow Mice Matte-tastic paper, just to go with the little Meadow Mice theme, which I really love, and I think it's just super cute, so I wanted to have more paper that goes along with that, along with the inserts. Again, inexpensive, that's why I just grabbed them, even though you really don't need to have those. And, oh, I picked up more Perfect Pansies stuff, just because I thought it was just so pretty, and I wanted to grab another set. So this is the Perfect Pansies Deluxe Card Collection, and then the papers that go along with that, and these are the inserts and papers, and this is kind of what I was talking about. You see how dark this one is? Even though these are inserts, and usually the inserts are very like light colored, so it depends on the collection, I guess, and what you pick up. That maybe you can still use this as layering paper, right? Where the other one's very muted. So kind of interesting. I do like this mix though, because it has like the muted papers, but also has very bright papers that you can use as mats and layers and all that. Okay guys, that is it for today. Hopefully I get a moment, because I'm telling you it's crunch time. But thanks for watching guys. I'll have links to anything that is available, pertinent, in the description box, and I get this question every day. Where are the links? They are in the description box. So if you watch YouTube at all, if someone posts a recipe or a recipe link or a link to a product or a link to their blog or whatever it might be, it's under the title. Usually you can click on the title, it'll expand. You can click on show more, you can click on a little triangle, you can click where it might say more information. It just depends on how you're watching that it shows up differently. But that's the description box. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry guys, really quickly, I was putting things away and I remembered to mention the Hunkydory just launched their like Christmas stuff, and their Christmas stuff is so pretty and opulent and like just the best. So I'll link those things if you're into Christmas in July especially, but you know, Christmas themed items. They're just lots of different themes, right? Like classic and like more playful and, you know, like winter kind of wonderland type things. So really, really pretty. So I'll link those in the description box too. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.